Hello, welcome everyone. Today we are doing mock paper. This mock paper has already been uploaded on Akzsi app and I have already mentioned the link in the description box. You can see. And here is the solution. So let me start the paper. Ratio of sugar to flour to cinnamon in a cake is 4:8:3. If a man wants to bake 15 cakes each of 2 kg and the cost of these ingredients are given as flour is 3 pounds per kg, sugar is 2 pounds per kg, cinnamon is 10 pounds per kg, then how much money does he need to spend to make 15 such cakes? So what that means that he wants to bake 15 cakes. So over in all he wants to bake 15 into 2, that is 30 kg. So total weight of the cake is total weight of cakes 15 into 2, which is 30 kg. And the ratio is given as 4:8:3, which means we first have to calculate how much kg or the grams each ingredient will be in this cake. So let me find. Ratio of sugar, flour, cinnamon is given. Sugar is 4x. I can write sugar as 4x. Flour as 8x. Cinnamon as 3x. And they all together equals to 30 kg. So 4x plus 8x plus 3x is equals to 30 kg. From here I can say it's 15x equals 30 and x is equals to 2. Which means sugar is 4 into 2, 8 kg in this cake. Flour is 8 into 2, 16 kg in this cake. And cinnamon is 3 into 2, which is 6 kg in this cake. Now we have to find how much money he spent. In flour, if it's 3 pounds per kg, so flour is, he's purchased 16 kg. If 1 kg is 3, that means 16 will be 16 into 3. That much of amount he has to spend on flour. For sugar, it's 2 per kg, that means 8 into 2, which is 16 pounds. And cinnamon, it's 10, that means 10 into 6, which is 60 pounds. So how much total he has to spend? He has to spend 16 plus 48 plus 60. Total 124 pounds. So he has to spend a total of 124 pounds. Let me move on to the next question. Find the probability that a man gets at most 2 tails when he flips 3 coins. So we have to find the probability that when a man gets at most, not at least, at most, which means maximum he can get 2 tails. Either he can get 1 tail or 0 tails. And when he flips 3 coins. When he flipped 3 coins, let me write down the all possible outcomes. All possible outcomes can be, the simplest way to find the number of possible outcome is 2 to the power of n. When you flip one coin or when you flip a coin one time, it will be 2 to the power of 1, which is 2 possible outcomes, head or tails. If there are 2 coins or you are flipping a single coin 2 times, then this will be 2 to the power of 2, 4 possible outcomes. Here there are 3 coins, so it will be 2 to the power of 3, that is 8 possible outcomes. Now we have to list out all the 8 possible outcomes. It can be tail, 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 heads, heads, heads. Then tail, heads, heads, tail, tail, heads, head, tail, heads, tail, head, tail, head, head, tail, head, tails, tails. In this way, we can see that we have made all the 8 possible outcomes. Now we have to find the probability that a man gets at most 2 tails when he flips 3 coins. At most 2, that means we have to find individual probability. Probability when he will get 0 tails, plus probability when he will get 1 tail, plus probability when he get 2 tails. In 0 tails is the only one where he gets no tail, that is heads, heads, heads. This is 1/8 plus probability when you will get one tail. What are the possible outcomes, or what are the outcomes here where you can find only one tail? 1, 2, 3. So 3/8. Probability, I'm just finding probabilities individually to get the values. If it's like at least, at max, at most, you have to find the probabilities individually. First, we have found the probability when he gets 0 tails, then 1 tail, and now we have to find where he gets 2 tails. 2 tails is 1 possibility, 2 possibility, 3 possibility. 3/8. Answer is 7/8. So you can say the probability that a man gets at most 2 tails when he flips 3 coins is 7/8. Or simply, if he is getting at most 2 tails, that means it will be 1 minus where he is getting all tails. All tails is 1/8. So 1 minus 1/8 is 7/8. If you're finding it difficult, we can go with the conventional method. That's it. There are two similar right triangles A and B. The sides of the triangle A are given as hypotenuse is 5 centimeter, one side is 4 centimeter, and the area of triangle is 150 centimeters. Then find the length of the hypotenuse of triangle B. So we first have to draw it to understand it properly. See, it says there are two similar triangles, not the congruent triangles, similar triangles. That means angles are same, but lengths will be in proportion. So one will be smaller, another will be larger. Let I name triangle A, triangle B. Hypotenuse of triangle A. The sides of these two are given for triangle A. Hypotenuse of triangle A is 5 and one side is 4. I can say this side. I can pick any one. On applying Pythagoras, I'll get the third side as root 5 squared minus 4 squared. Because Pythagoras says hypotenuse squared is equals to sum of the squares of other two legs. And if I want to calculate other leg, it will be root 5 square minus 4 square, which is 3. Area of triangle B, we have area, which is 150. Then find the length of hypotenuse. We have to find the length of this one. If we are talking about the similar triangles, we have to talk about the scale factor. Scale factor is, as I told you, the similar triangles or similar figures are those figures that have the same angles. They look exactly the same. The only difference is in their length. The length is different, which makes area different, which makes volume different. Here, these two triangles looks exactly the same, but one is smaller, one is larger. Because they bear a common ratio proportion. That one is, if I say one length is twice the other length, then every corresponding length will be twice of their corresponding lengths. So first we have to calculate area of this smaller triangle. Half times base times height, which is 6. We have area of B, we have area of A. Let me find the area scale factor. So if I name it, say for example, L, M, N, O, P, Q. This is just to clarify the things. So OL divided by OP. OL. So LN divided by OQ. LN, this length, and its corresponding length. Take the corresponding, that means this side is the corresponding side. And Ln is hypotenuse of first triangle, so we have to take hypotenuse of other triangle, which is OQ. This is a length scale factor. Similarly, area of figure, area of triangle A over area of triangle B is area scale factor. And in 3D shapes, we take consideration of volume scale factor. So volume of one figure over volume of another figure will give you volume scale factor. Length scale factor, if we represent it with LR, then area scale factor is LR squared. So either you can calculate area scale factor by dividing both the areas, but if you don't have the areas of the two figures, but you have the length scale factor, square it, you will get area scale factor. Similarly, volume scale factor is LR cubed. Here we have area of figure B and area of figure A. So 150 over 6 will give me area scale factor, which is 25. And we know area scale factor is square of length scale factor. So that means length scale factor is square root of area scale factor. Area scale factor is 25, LR squared. From here, LR is 5. We have length scale factor as 5. That means OQ is 5 times of ln. So when I divide OQ by ln, you can divide in any way, ln by OQ or OQ by ln. OQ by ln is equals to 5. So OQ is equals to 5 times ln, that is 25 centimeters. So OQ, the length of hypotenuse of triangle B, is 25 centimeters. Convert 0.223 recurring into fraction. Let us say x is equals to 0.223 recurring. Then what I need to move this decimal so that the recurring will be after the decimal. That can be only possible if I multiply it with 10. So multiplying left hand side with 10 and right side with 10 as well. So I'll get 2.23 recurring. Now again, what number should I multiply so that I can get the recurring? This is actually 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3 and so on. That's the meaning of recurring. If I multiply it with 1000, then again I'll get 2, 3 after the decimal. So let me multiply it with 1000. So I'll get 223.2. So I can say 1000x is equals to 223.23 recurring, and 10x is equals to 2.23 recurring. I want to remove this recurring thing, and that's why I have multiplied, so that after the decimal it will be recurring, and when I subtract I can eliminate that completely. Subtract them. You'll get 990x equals 223.23 recurring minus 2.23 recurring will give you 221. And x is equals to 221 by 990. This is your final fraction. Simplify expression. X plus 1 by 3 plus 2x minus 1 by 4 plus x minus 1 by 2. Now we just have to simplify the fraction. Simplifying the fraction, simply what we have to do is take the LCM. LCM of 3, 4, 2 is 12, clearly. If there is a confusion, you can use the method, but these are the small numbers and it should be on your tips. If it's 12, that means I need to make 312. How can I make 312? By multiplying it with 4, by multiplying this with 4 as well. So this will be 4 times x plus 1 over 12. I need to make 412 as well, multiplying it with 3 and multiplying this with 3. So this will be 3 times 2x minus 1 by 12. Plus, how can I make 212? By multiplying it with 6 and multiplying it with 6 as well. So this will be 6 times x minus 1 over 12. If we have all the same denominators, add them up. 4 times x plus 1 plus 3 times 2x minus 1 plus 6 times x minus 1. Now expand the bracket to simplify it further. 4x plus 4 plus 6x minus 3 plus 6x minus 6 over 12. Add all the x's together. 4, 6, 6. 16x. And all the numbers together. 4 minus 3, 1 plus minus 6 minus 5 by 12. This is your final expression. You can access this worksheet on Akzsi app. Link is in the description box. And if you want to enroll yourself for one-on-one live online classes, you can email us at akzsiacademy@gmail.com. So that's it for today. Thank you and stay tuned.